Are you tired of reading the same page over and over again, but nothing seems to stick? You're not alone. Most students struggle with forgetting what they study just before the exams, feeling overwhelmed, or not knowing how to make their study sessions productive. But here is the thing, top students have figured out some secret study techniques that make learning easier and more effective. The good news, you can use them too. If you follow these tips, not only you will remember more, but you will also feel more confident when the exams come around. In this video, we will discuss 5 proven methods to help you memorize what you study so that you can ace your exams. Let's get straight into the topic, how to memorize what you study. Tip 1. Make a movie in your mind. Instead of just reading the words on a page, make a movie in your mind. Create vivid, exaggerated images related to the content you are learning. Let's say you're studying the solar system. Imagine the planets not just as names but as real life characters. Mars could be a warrior wielding a sword, while Jupiter could be the giant king with a crown. When you visualize the information like a movie, it sticks in your mind better. Our brains are weird to remember stories and images far more easily than the random facts. The more vivid and creative your mental movie is, the more likely you will remember the details for the coming exams. Tip number 2. Sleep on it. Here's something you might have missed. Sleeping. Believe it or not, sleeping is one of the most powerful tools for memory retention. For example, you have just learned a chapter from biology. Instead of staying up all the night and reviewing it over and over again, go to sleep. Studies show that information is more consolidated while you sleep, meaning your brain organizes and stores the information you have learned. So next time if you're thinking to study all night, remember that a good night's sleep will help you remember more than cramming ever could be. Tip number 3. Teach someone else. Here's a powerful trick top students use. Teach what you have learned to someone else. If you're trying to understand a complex maths formula, try explaining it to your friend, your sibling, or even to yourself out loud. When you teach, you have to break down the information into simpler terms, which helps reinforce your own understanding. It forces your brain to recall the material actively rather than passively reading it. This technique works because it switches your role from learner to a teacher. When you explain a concept clearly, it means you have truly mastered it. The 4th tip is quiz yourself. Testing your knowledge doesn't just show you what you know, it's one of the best ways to lock that information into your memory. Use flashcards or quiz apps like Quizlet to ask yourself questions about the material you are studying, or simply cover up the parts of your notes and try to recall the information without looking. Quizzing works because it forces your brain to retrieve the information, strengthening your memory and making it easier to recall the information when you're actually in the exam room. The last tip is an old but powerful technique, mnemonics. They are memory aids that help you organize the information into something easier to remember. For example, let's say you're trying to memorize the colors of the rainbow. Instead of trying to recall each color in order, you can use the mnemonic ROY-GB for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Mnemonics can be acronyms, rhymes, or even short stories that help you memorize longer lists of information easily. Mnemonics work because they simplify complex information into something familiar and fun. The more creative your mnemonics are, the better you'll remember it. These 5 study tips, making a movie in your mind, sleeping on it, teaching someone else, quizzing yourself, and using mnemonics, are all proven methods that top students use to memorize better and perform well on the exams. Remember, it's not just about studying harder, it's about studying smarter. Incorporate these techniques into your routine, and you'll find that learning becomes easier, more fun, and way more effective. If you find these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Happy studying.